Hello everyone. Dear students, the topic that we are going to study now is topography. Please remember it is one of the most wonderful, interesting topic, and the questions in ICSE board examinations are asked on this topic. Please remember it's a compulsory question in section 1. The questions are based on this topic and they are asked for 10 marks. I am Dr. Sanjeev Padvi, dear students, and I will be teaching this topic to you. And please remember, it's a very, very interesting topic. Okay, so let us start and look at this map. Now, what kind of map do you think is this? You are correct. It's a physical map of India. Physical maps show mountains, plateaus, plains, rivers, valleys, okay, oceans, seas. A map that shows this, we call it by the name physical map. Now look at the next map. The name itself is telling us that it is political map. Now a political map, dear students, shows states, capitals, districts, cities, villages, okay, major ports, major towns, political boundaries between the states and the villages and the countries. We call that map by the name political map, okay, consisting of the villages and cities and towns and states and capitals and so on. Then look at the next map. This is map of India which is showing vegetation. That means in which area desert type of plants are found, in which area deciduous type of plants are found, mountain types of plants are found. Next map, map of Indian rivers, major rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, Kaveri, Godavari, Krishna, and so on. So this map deals with only rivers of India. This map deals with various type of vegetations found in India. Then look at the next map. The map here is only dealing with the various type of soils found in India, like black soil, red soil, laterite soil, and alluvial soil, and others. The next map is dealing with the roads in India. So we can have a map showing only the waterways, map showing airways, map showing railways. So in this way, we are finding that a map consists of various natural features like soils and vegetations and mountains and plains, as well as many political features, as well as many man-made features, and all of them are shown here in different type of maps. Okay, now imagine that we show this everything in one map: political, physical, natural, whatever shown in one map. We call then such a map, dear student, which consists of man-made features and natural features together, is a topography map. But drawing them on one map, each and everything will become very, very difficult. Therefore, dear students, we draw these on a large scale. We take the smaller area and depict all these features, whether man-made or natural features, in great detail by using signs and symbols. The map that you see here, the map that is seen here, is a topographical map. Please do not worry, we will be dealing at it in great detail step by step. In this map, you can see some color is used like yellow color. Then there are some double yellowish line. So in a map, dear student, a yellow color will be agriculture. Now agriculture is a man-made feature. Road here shown is a man-made feature, this yellow colored line. Then you can see here some white color patches, that is barren land. Now you know barren land is a natural feature. So what are they doing? So they are using different colors, they are using different symbols, they are using various signs, like for example, if you see here a blackish color thing with the black color dots in it. So they have used here a sign to show something. Now this is a dry tank. Okay. Now we will be studying them all in detail step by step. But what we are studying here is that the various features are shown with different symbols. For example, this is a symbol of a dry tank. Then there are various signs, various symbols, various colors are used, like we have seen here. Yellow color is for agriculture, white color is for barren land. So they are using these various colors, dear students, to show different features, various signs to show different features. We call such a map consisting of naturally occurring and physically occurring and human made features in great detail. I repeat, dear students, the map that is showing naturally occurring, physically present, physically occurring, as well as man-made features in great detail using signs and symbols, we call such a map by the name topography map. So a topo map is a combination of man-made and natural features shown with different signs and symbols and colors. Okay, so that is a very basic idea of a topography map. It consists of physical features like mountains, plateaus, plains, rivers, barren land, and it also consists of natural feature like agriculture, roadway. Okay, so a map consisting of both these features will be called as a topography map. How will we now define a topography map? So we can say that it is a broad concept, a broad idea that describes, what does it describe? So it describes landmass. The landmass consists of mountains, plateaus, plains, valleys, and on this landmass naturally occurring forests and rivers, they are present, and also the man-made features present on the landmass, which shows agriculture, roads, settlements, dams, okay, railway lines in great detail using signs and symbols is called as a topography map. So topography map shows the land, and on this land which physical features are present, which naturally occurring features are present, and the landmass on which man-made features are present. So such a map is called as a topography map. So topography map describes landmass with respect to naturally occurring features and with respect to man-made features. Okay, now this is a very small extract. This is one of the smallest extract of a topography map. Okay, now look at it very carefully. Here you will find green color used, yellow color used, white color is used, so various colors are used. Okay, I already explained that yellow color stands for agriculture. What do you think will green color stand for? Look at it carefully. You are right. Here it is written jungle. That means green color stands for forest. What does white color stand for? You are correct. It stands for barren land. But now, dear students, if you see here, dots are also shown here with brown color. These dots indicate sand. Now, these all features, dear student, which we have just now seen, some of them are naturally occurring, like barren land, forest, and some of them are made by man, like agriculture. This is a combination of man-made feature and naturally occurring feature. Now again look at this map carefully. Here you will find that in this map some vertical lines are drawn in a topography map. These are red color vertical lines. Similarly, there are red color horizontal lines are also present. So a map will be having the vertical lines as well as the horizontal lines. What are they? We will study. Also, you will find some blue color is used inside here. Blue color, you must have guessed it correctly. It's water. That is true. Okay, so my dear students, what we are understanding here that a topography map consists of man-made feature as well as natural feature using some lines which are drawn on a map, using some symbols and using some colors also. So if we want to describe topography, so we will say that it portrays or it shows surface of the earth in great detail using conventional signs and symbols. For example, on a topography map, if you see here a red color square and outline is shown, it stands for temporary hut. If you see another red color square over here, it is completely shaded inside. It is permanent hut. So a temporary hut and a permanent hut. So what we are understanding, so they have used some symbols to show certain features. So in a very same way, if you see this symbol, can you identify what it will be? You are correct. It's a temple. Then you must have guessed this one also correctly. It's a church. So a symbol of church is used, a symbol of temple is used. Then there is another symbol called chhatri. So we are using certain symbols to show a features like chhatri. Chhatri is actually a place which used to be constructed on the house of the noblemen. Okay, that we will see later on in detail. Now, so you are using symbol to show a chhatri, symbol to show church, and that way we show many other symbols. Also using conventional. Conventional means universally accepted signs and symbols and color. Now here yellow, here green color is used, and we have already seen that it's a natural feature and it indicates jungle. So topography map portrays the land surface in great detail using signs and symbols to show both naturally occurring and man-made features. Now, please remember we have to use some tools in order to draw a topography map. So what do we use? So we use lines. I told you about some vertical lines, some horizontal lines. Then we use some dots. We use some alphabets here, some numbers, some alphabets, some symbols, some words, like as you see here, Mahudi Nani is the word written over here using alphabets. So we are using conventional signs and symbols, which is combination of dots, colors, alphabets, and we can also show cities, roads, railways, water bodies like a dam, tanks, and so on. Now, a very basic idea of a topography map, dear student, that a topography map consisting of some vertical lines and some horizontal lines. If we draw Earth, on Earth we draw the longitudes and we draw horizontal lines called latitudes. Similarly, in a topography map, we draw some vertical lines. Remember, these vertical lines on topography map are not the longitudes. We call these vertical lines by the name eastings. Okay, and the horizontal lines that we draw on topography map, we call them by the name northings. Okay, so the map that is shown here, a topography map, can you tell me this vertical line, what will be it called? These vertical lines, you are right, these are eastings. And the horizontal lines, dear student, that is drawn here, this horizontal line, this horizontal line, these are the northings. Okay, now again look very carefully at this map. You will find this first vertical line, red color line, is written here a number 22. Next vertical line, the number is written 23 and 24 and 25. So you will find that as I move towards the east, the number of the line is increasing. So these lines are given the number. If this line here is 22, the next is 23, the next is 24, 25. So will there be a line like this on other side? Yes, it will be there. What will be its number? Right, it will be 21. So this way, as I told you, it is just an extract. It is just a part of a map. And please remember that the numbers are always increasing here from left to right. So easting's number increasing from left to right. That means towards the east side, the number is increasing. Similarly, when I look at the northings, these are horizontal lines. Now look here, the first horizontal line, its number is written here 0, 9. If I go up 10, the next one will be 11, next one will be 12. So we find here numbers are increasing 0, 9, 10, 11, 12. So number is increasing towards the north. Therefore, we are calling them northings. So northings are the horizontal lines in a topography map, and eastings are the vertical lines in a topography map. What do you think? Why these lines are drawn? You are correct. As we use latitudes and longitudes to locate a place. Similarly, in a topography map, these eastings and northings are used to locate the places. Okay, and how do they do that? That we will see step by step. Now look at this once more. Eastings are the red color vertical lines drawn on topography map. What is 25, dear student, here? Correct, it's a easting. 26 is a easting. 27 is a easting. And what is happening to these eastings when we move eastward? Right, their number go on increasing from west to east. Similarly, northings here are the horizontal lines 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Their number is increasing as we move towards the north. Now, these eastings and northings, they form here a square when these lines intersect each other. We call this square by the, now suppose these are the eastings, suppose these are the northings. So they intersect each other and they form a square here. Such a square is called as grid square. The square, dear students, which is formed by intersection of eastings and northings, we call this square by the name grid square. Okay. Now, a very important question. This topography map, dear student, is shown to have a number G43S7. G43S7. Now, from where this number is given to a topography sheet. This is a very basic and a very important concept, and we are going to look at this concept. Now, students, let us say this is equator. Okay. Now you know very well that when we go northward, the number of the latitudes go on increasing as we move northward. Now suppose this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and so on. So you know very well we can go up to the number 90. Similarly, when we go southward, 1, 2, 3, 4, that way when we go to the southernmost side, that will be the 90-degree south. So we have 90 latitudes in the north, 90 latitudes in the south. Now please remember a very important thing, that if I take this equator, so for the purpose of making topography maps, the world geographers have taken a group of 4 latitudes. I repeat, how many latitudes to be taken? A group of 4 latitudes. So 0 to 4, that means here are 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th latitude. So this group of 4 latitude will be given the name alphabetical A. Then from 4 to 8, the name will be given B. Then 8, then 9, 10, 11, up to 12, the name is given C. So this is how, dear student, when we go from south to north, a group of 4 latitudes together will be given an alphabetical name A, B, C, D, E, F, and so. Now, very important, our country India, okay, lies approximately 8-degree north. Okay, so if I make the group of 4 latitudes, so A, then B, so that way when we go to the latitude number 24, so how many groups will be there? If I go up to 24, you are correct. 0 to 4 will be A, 4 to 8 will be B, 8 to 12 will be C, 12 to 16 will be D, 16 to 20 will be E, 20 to 24 will be F, and 24 to 28 will be G. G, very important. Okay. Now, if I draw India, okay, I hope you are aware. Here is Tropic of Cancer, and the number of Tropic of Cancer is 23.5 degree north. It means when I go up to 24 here, this will be the 24 degree north. So the area which will be after 24 will be up to 28 latitudes. So what alphabetical number it will get? We have already studied from equator. If I start till 4 degree latitude, it will be A. 4 to 8, it will be B. So this comes after 24. So therefore, it will get the alphabet called G. Please remember 0 to 4 is A, 4 to 8 is B, 8 to 12 is C, 12 to 16 is D, 16 to 20 is E, 20 to 24 is F, and 24 to 28 will be G, where this region is present, which is region of Rajasthan and northern part of Gujarat. So we now got to know from later G has come for a topography sheet, which is here G. Okay, we got to know from where the sheet has got the number G. Now let us look from where the number 43 has come. Okay, this is very, very interesting, dear students. Please pay attention carefully. See, again, if I draw equator, now if I draw a mid longitude, we call it 0 degree. We call it by the name prime meridian. Dear students, the world geographers have divided the longitudes. There are total 360 longitudes. They have divided these longitudes in a group of 6 longitudes from west to east. From west side to east side, they have divided them in a group of 6. Now, if I go on a westernmost side, this is 180 degree west. So when I reach to 0 degree here, from 180 to 0 degree, there are total 180 longitudes. Now I have to divide them in a group of 6. So if I divide them in a group of 6, I will get 30 longitudes, 30 groups of longitudes from west to east. That means still prime meridian. So 0 to 6, first 180, dear students, not 0 to 6. From 180 on the westernmost side, I have to take now a group of how many? 4 plus 2, that means 6 I have to take. So 180 here. And I have to take now 6 longitude. 180, so when I take 6, that means still 174. This one will be labeled now as 1. 176, now I have to take 6 more. So up to 168, it will be 2. So as I said, if there are total 180, 180 divided by 6. So the last group here on the western side will end with how many? 30 groups. Now our India, okay, if I take a longitude here its number is 78 degree east. I repeat, 78 degree east. Now 78, I have to now from 0 to here 70 degree, 78 degree. This is also to be divided in a group of 6. So if I divide here by 6, I get here 30. That means till prime meridian, I got group of 30 longitudes. And from prime meridian up to India's this side, there are 78 longitudes which are divided in a group of 6. So I get 13 longitudes. So 30 plus 43, I get 43. So India's this region will be having a number 43. Sometime back we saw G, how the G has originated, and now we saw how 43 has originated. So this longitude and latitude group, dear student, which is given for this area of India, this is India, okay, is G43. Okay, On the world map, dear students, how this 43 will appear. Okay, we have seen that when we start moving from west to east, okay, by the time we come to India, here we find this number 43, which is corresponding with India, dear students, and we go vertically upward. When we come to this region, we have already seen how this number has got the alphabet G associated with it. Okay, so look at now this in a better way on map of India. Okay, so look at this number 43. Okay, from west to east. And when we move horizontally upward, we have already seen A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. So we have taken this section as G43. Now, after seeing this, now we will see from where S7 and S10 are given of the map. Okay, so we will see now how these are given. Please remember, dear students, that this G43 itself is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 further parts, and which are further divided into 4 parts. Now, why this is divided into 6 and 4? We have already seen that when we are numbering from west to east, we are taking the group of 6 longitudes and 4 latitudes. So therefore here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 longitudes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 latitudes are taken. When we take, dear students, like this, okay, now look at this carefully. Suppose these are taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and horizontally they are to be divided into 4 equal parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is now a section of G43 further divided into how many parts total? You are right, 24 parts. Now let us assign alphabets to them. When I start from here, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That way I have to give the alphabetical names to each of the grid, and once we do that, it will appear this way. Okay, so this is a section of G43. Okay, and in that one, dear students, when I take this part, what is seen over here? Yes, it is 7. So when I take this section, it will be G43's section S. So that one will be now written as G43S7. Had I taken this, I would have given the name G43J. Okay, and if we want to give some other name, let us say, had I taken this, then this would have been G43G. Okay, now this S7 sometimes I have written, but I have not written anything here. I have not written anything here. So from where I gave this S7, or I might say G43 S10. So from where will I give this number 7 and 10? That we will see now. Okay, dear students, it's very simple. Please understand that when we take G43's section S, this S itself, so this is the G43. In that one, I have taken S. That S is further divided into 16 parts. How many parts are, dear students, total? 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when I select this part, my dear students, it is part of what? It is a part of S. This S is part of what? It is part of 43. And this 43 is part of what? G. So this finally will be given the name G43S7. If I take this section, it will be G43S8. 10. What will be this, dear students? You are right. It will be G43 S5. Okay. So this is how we finally get the heading at our topography map, which says refer to the topo survey sheet G43S7, or sometimes they say G43S10. Okay. So in this way we get the heading for the map. Please remember, dear students, when I take one of the sections of G43S7, that itself is further divided into more smaller sections. We have already seen, we call them by the names of eastings and northings. For example, this is 22, this is 23, 24, 25, 26, that way. Remember, this section that you see here, the section that I have just now drawn here, okay, or which is shown over here, is a part of G43S7. It itself is part of G43. Now, dear students, let us find out how to calculate area on map. Please remember, if I take the first easting 22 and the next easting 23, this distance is exactly 2 centimeter. That means from 22 to 23, the distance is 2 centimeter, and we already know the scale of the map is 2 centimeter is equal to 1 kilometer. So if I have to find between 22 to 25, how many centimeter will be there? So 22 to 23, 2 centimeter, 23 to 24, 2 more centimeter, and 24 to 25 will be 2 more centimeter. That means total 6 centimeter, and this 6 centimeter will be equal to 3 kilometer. So that means on ground, dear students, from 22 to 25, so if I take 25 minus 22, I get 3 kilometer on ground. Similarly, if I want to find out, this number is here, this number here is 09, dear students, and this number here is 12. I am talking about now the number of northings. Okay, this is 9, this one is 12. So 9 to 10, it will be 1 kilometer. 10 to 11 also 1 kilometer, and 11 to 12 will be also 1 kilometer. So this distance total is 3 kilometer. And from 22 to 25, this distance is also 3 kilometer. Now we want to calculate the area of the ground enclosed by the eastings from 22 to 25. Between the eastings 22 to 25, so the eastings are between 22 to 25. So instead of that, I will write down 25 minus 22 is equal to 3 kilometer. Then we took between 9 to 12 northings. So 12 minus 9 is again equal to 3 kilometer. So the length here is 3 kilometer and the breadth here is 3 kilometer. Therefore, area will be length multiplied by breadth, 3 multiplied by 3, that is 9 square kilometer. Okay, let us take another example. Calculate area between 26 to 29 eastings. So 26 easting is here, 29 eastings is here. This is 1 kilometer, 1 kilometer, 1 kilometer. So this total distance is 3 kilometer. Similarly, between the northings 22, 52 to 56. So this is 52, here is 56. So 52 to 53, 1 kilometer. Then we have this 1 more kilometer, 1 more kilometer, and 1 more kilometer. So 56 minus 52, I get 4 kilometer. So how much will be the area? So area is equal to length, that is 3 kilometer, then multiply by breadth, which is 4 kilometer. So 3 multiplied by 4 is equal to 12. 12. Now square kilometer. Why square kilometer? Because 3 kilometer. Then we have 4 kilometer. So kilometer multiplied by kilometer, square kilometer. So the unit is very, very important, dear student, that you must write down 12 and you must write down here square kilometer. This unit is compulsory to write down in board examination. If you write here 12 square centimeter on map, it is right, but the question is asked to find the distance on ground, and while writing there 12 square centimeter on ground, it will go wrong. The question is 12 square kilometer where? On ground. Okay, on map 12 square kilometer on map will be wrong. I hope this point is clear to you.